Welcome, wanderers and dreamers, to Travel Tales, a series of immersive meditative stories designed to whisk you away to the farthest reaches of our world. Today, you'll visit Paris, the city of light. So, sit back, close your eyes, and get ready to explore the world with Travel Tales. As you step off the plane at Charles de Gaulle Airport, a gentle breeze caresses your face. The air feels crisp yet welcoming, as if Paris itself is reaching out to embrace you. You make your way through the sleek, modern corridors of the airport, guided by signs adorned with elegant French typography. Soft golden light spills through large windows, illuminating the promises of this enchanting city. With your luggage in tow, you step into the arrival hall, greeted by a symphony of loved ones reuniting. You catch glimpses of beaming smiles, joyful tears, and heartfelt embraces. The air is alive with a palpable sense of excitement and love, igniting a flame of anticipation deep within your soul. As you exit the airport, you hail a taxi, and the driver greets you with a friendly bonjour. As you settle into the comfy seats, you catch a glimpse of the iconic Eiffel Tower, standing tall in the distance, its iron lattice glowing softly. It beckons you, whispering promises of unforgettable experiences. The taxi glides through the streets of Paris like a ship navigating the currents of time. The boulevards lined with grand Haussmannian buildings exude an air of sophistication and charm. The sounds of car horns and the occasional laughter of cafe-goers blend together. As you gaze out of the window, the city unveils its beauty in a series of vignettes. The taxi comes to a gentle stop, and you step out onto the cobbled streets, their worn stones telling stories of centuries past. You inhale deeply, the scent of history, culture, and possibility mingling in the air. Paris, the city of light, opens its arms wide, ready to reveal its secrets. You enter your hotel, and the friendly concierge welcomes you with a warm smile, effortlessly whisking away your luggage to be stored in the refuge of your room. With a grateful nod, you bid farewell to your belongings, knowing they will be waiting patiently for your return. Eager to explore the city, you step outside once more. With each step, you seize the magic, letting it guide you through its winding streets and charismatic alleyways. Every turn delivers a multitude of charming boutiques and inviting cafes. Parisian life unfolds before your eyes like a vivid tableau, each scene more captivating than the last. The melodies of street musicians weave through the air, and you catch glimpses of architectural marvels and hidden gardens along the way. The cobblestones under your feet carry the echoes of countless footsteps. The atmosphere gradually shifts as if the Seine River is whispering your name. And there it is, shimmering in the distance like a ribbon of liquid silver. Its gentle current meanders through the heart of the city. As you approach, the rhythmic lapping of water against the stone embankments creates a soothing melody. You find yourself on the Quai de la Tournelle, an alluring promenade that offers a panoramic view of the river. You lean against the stone balustrade, feeling the coolness against your fingertips, and gaze upon the scene before you. Lovers stroll hand in hand, their laughter mingling with the gentle breeze. The bridges, embellished with ornate sculptures, stretch across the water, linking the banks of the river. Their arches frame the city's beauty, creating picture-perfect compositions that could grace the covers of postcards. Each bridge holds a story, a tale of love, art, or triumph waiting to be discovered by those who seek them. You watch as a cluster of sightseeing boats glide by, their decks filled with curious travelers. They lean against the rails, cameras poised, capturing every detail that unfolds before their eyes. You cross the famous Lovelock Bridge, your path graced by a mesmerizing array of ornamental padlocks, symbolizing the bonds that are forged in the city of romance. Your footsteps guide you closer to the heart of the island, where the resplendent Notre-Dame Cathedral stands. The imposing facade, intricately carved with statues, seems to breathe life into the stone. As you approach, your gaze is lifted upward, tracing the lines of the towering spires. You pause for a moment in awe of the cathedral's magnificence. The rose window, a kaleidoscope of vibrant stained glass, glimmers in the light, inviting you to step inside and immerse yourself in its hallowed halls. You step into a world steeped in quiet reverence. The hushed whispers of visitors, mingling with the soft organ music, create an ethereal ambience. You wander through the cathedral, each step revealing a new detail to admire. The opulent arches soar above you, their ribbed vaults reminiscent of fingers reaching towards the heavens. As you find a quiet spot to reflect, you sit in the embrace of history. The weight of the world seems to lift as you soak in the serenity of this sacred space. With a grateful heart, you rise from the pew, leaving behind the tranquil sanctuary. You find yourself impelled to the Louvre Museum. The streets guide you through the historic buildings. As you approach, the museum reveals itself in all its splendor. The pyramids shimmer like diamonds, symbolizing the harmonious coexistence of history and innovation. Passing through the glass pyramid, you enter the iconic galleries that house an unparalleled collection of artistic treasures. The museum's corridors stretch like arteries, connecting different wings, each one holding a world waiting to be discovered. The air is heavy with anticipation, as if the whispers of countless masterpieces echo through the halls. As you traverse the museum's labyrinthine pathways, you encounter works of art that have shaped the course of human creativity. Paintings, sculptures, and artifacts line the walls, their stories begging to be heard. You become fascinated by the Mona Lisa's enigmatic smile, her gaze following you as you move through the crowd. The precise brushstrokes of the Impressionist masters transport you to sunlit gardens and shimmering water lilies. The marble sculptures exude grace and strength, frozen in time, forever capturing the human form at its most exquisite. You lose track of time, immersed in the wonders that surround you. As you reluctantly leave the Louvre's grasp, you carry within you a newfound appreciation for the timeless beauty that art brings into our lives. As you step out into the bustling city once more, the echoes of masterpieces linger, a reminder that the art of Paris is not confined to its museums, but lives and breathes in every corner of this enchanting city. A subtle grumble in your stomach leads you to a charming restaurant nestled along a lively street. You settle into a cozy spot and your gaze dances over the menu until it alights on an intriguing choice. Escargot à la bourguignonne, or burgundy snails. Before you know it, your plate arrives, unveiling the pièce de résistance. The escargot, bathed in a rich garlic and parsley butter, exudes a savory aroma that immediately captivates your senses. The snails are nestled in their shells, each one a miniature work of art. You cautiously pick up the specialized snail fork and, with a twinge of excitement, extract the first succulent morsel. The initial bite is a revelation. The tender snail meat, bathed in the herb-infused butter, melts on your tongue. The garlic adds a delightful kick, while the parsley brings a fresh and aromatic touch. As you savor your meal, the restaurant fades into the background, and you find yourself lost in the flavors before you. With the last satisfying bite, you sit back, a contented smile gracing your lips. With the taste of the escargot lingering, you embark on the next part of your journey, the iconic Eiffel Tower. The streets guide your way, leading you through the glamorous neighborhoods of the city. Gradually, the cityscape changes, and the unmistakable silhouette of the Eiffel Tower emerges in the distance. Its iron lattice, reaching towards the heavens, seems to defy gravity. The closer you get, the more it commands your attention. You stand beneath the towering structure, craning your neck to take in its enormity. The intricate patterns of the ironwork are meticulously designed to form an engineering marvel. The Eiffel Tower stands as a sentinel, watching over the city. Its graceful curves and sturdy frame are an enduring symbol of Paris's spirit. As you enter the tower, you're awakened by the elegance of the lobby. The marble floors are cool underfoot, and the Art Deco motifs create a sense of timeless sophistication. The high ceilings and spaciousness of the lobby give you a feeling of openness and freedom. As you ascend to the top of the tower, you can feel the vibration under your feet and the sway of the structure in the wind as it rises higher and higher. When you step out onto the observation deck, the cool breeze on your skin and the warmth of the sun on your face are a welcome contrast. you're truly rewarded with the panoramic views of Paris, a feast for the eyes and nothing short of breathtaking. The city sprawls before you, bathed in the warm tones of the setting sun. As the sun begins its descent, a somber hush falls upon the deck, and as the sun dips below the horizon, an enchanting transformation unfolds. The city starts to twinkle with 1,000 lights, like stars awakening in response to the fading day. With a grateful heart, you take one last look at the vista, etching the memory deep into your being before beginning your descent. Finding a spot on the sprawling green expanse below the tower, you settle in, surrounded by a sea of fellow spectators. Blankets are spread, picnic baskets opened, and laughter and conversation fills the air. As darkness deepens, the Eiffel Tower stands before you, an exquisite silhouette against the night sky. Suddenly, the first glimmer of light emerges, a soft glow that illuminates the tower from within. Gasps of awe ripple through the crowd as the tower comes to life. The lights dance across the structure, transforming it into a living, breathing work of art. As the lights twinkle and change in sync with the music, you become transfixed. You watch as patterns form and dissolve, as colors blend and merge, creating a breathtaking visual tapestry. As the finale approaches, the lights intensify, painting the Eiffel Tower in a crescendo of brilliance. Cheers and applause erupt from the crowd, a collective expression of admiration and joy. As the lights gradually fade, the tower retreats into darkness once more, but the magic lingers in the air. You rise from the grass and make your way back through the Champ de Mars, the atmosphere alive with the echoes of shared experiences. Stepping into a chic Parisian restaurant, the soft music permeates the surroundings. The ambience of the restaurant blends seamlessly with the charm of the city. Taking your seat, you peruse the menu, each dish waiting to be savored. A familiar warmth spreads through you as you decide upon the beef tenderloin with red wine jus and a side of truffle mashed potatoes. As you wait for your meal, a sommelier approaches with an extensive wine list, each bottle showcasing the vineyards that grace the French countryside. You select a rich and velvety red wine, its complexity and depth a perfect partner for the flavors that await. The sommelier nods approvingly, disappearing into the depths of the restaurant, returning moments later with a bottle of liquid ruby. The first bite of the beef tenderloin is divine. The meat, cooked to a succulent medium rare, melts in your mouth. The flavors are robust and bold, each bite revealing a symphony of notes that dance across your taste buds. The first spoonful of truffle mashed potatoes is pure bliss, a creamy texture laced with the unmistakable earthiness of truffles. The flavors mingle and harmonize, elevating the humble potato to new heights. Satiated by the exquisite meal, you make your way back to your hotel. Stepping into the calm of the lobby, the hotel staff greets you with genuine smiles, their warmth inviting you to unwind and relax. The elevator carries you effortlessly to your room, where a haven of comfort awaits. Opening the door, you're greeted by an ambience of understated elegance. The muted colors and tasteful decor create an atmosphere conducive to rest and rejuvenation. The plush bed calls your name, promising a night of uninterrupted slumber. As you close your eyes, the weight of the world drifts away, replaced by a sense of calm and peace. As the morning sun peeks through the curtains, its soft rays caress your face, gently coaxing you from your dreams. You step out with a spring in your step, ready to embrace a new day of adventures. As the sun rises over the streets of Paris, you find yourself in the heart of the Latin Quarter, a neighborhood brimming with history and intellectual charisma. A gentle breeze carries the tantalizing scent of freshly baked pastries, guiding you to a quaint café nestled on a corner. Stepping through the doorway, your gaze drifts toward the display case, where a selection of delectable pastries sit. You're instantly engrossed by the sight of a golden croissant, its buttery layers glistening in the morning light. You place your order, and anticipation builds within as you wait for this quintessential French delicacy. Moments later, a steaming cup of rich espresso accompanies your croissant. You cradle the warm cup in your hands, and with the first bite of the croissant, time seems to stand still. The buttery richness melts on your palate, while the tender, flaky layers crumble delicately. Energized by the perfect combination of caffeine and pastry, you embark on your next feat to the majestic Pantheon. Walking through the streets, you can feel the creative energy that permeates the neighborhood. You notice the stylish fashion sense of the Parisians around you. From effortlessly chic outfits to carefully curated accessories, every detail is perfectly in place. You make a mental note to take some fashion inspiration back home with you. Standing tall and proud, the Pantheon awaits your arrival. As you approach this iconic monument, its neoclassical facade rises majestically against the sky. The imposing structure, inspired by ancient Greek architecture, tells a story of time and legacy. As you approach the entrance, your eyes are drawn upward, tracing the sweeping arches. Stepping inside, you're greeted by a vast interior bathed in soft light. The space seems to stretch endlessly, accentuated by soaring domed ceilings and graceful archways. Sunlight pours in through stained glass windows, casting vibrant hues upon the marble floors. The walls bear inscriptions commemorating the lives and achievements of renowned figures, from scientists to philosophers, artists, and writers. Their names echo through the corridors of time, their contributions celebrated and preserved within these sacred walls. Your footsteps echo softly as you explore the various chapels. Each one houses complex artwork and displays that pay homage to the great minds who have shaped our understanding of the world. Leaving behind the grandeur of the Pantheon, you find solace in nature as you make your way towards the Luxembourg Gardens. As you approach the entrance, the wrought iron gates welcome you into a world of natural splendor. The gentle rustling of leaves and the distant chirping of birds fill the air. Walking along the winding paths, you find yourself surrounded by vibrant blooms and lush greenery. You discover hidden statues and ornate fountains each one adding to the garden's appeal. The Luxembourg Palace stands as a regal centerpiece, its reflection shimmering in the pond. Every corner of the gardens reveals a new delight, a secluded alcove, a charming gazebo, or a flawlessly sculpted topiary. You find a quiet bench beneath the shade of a centuries-old tree. You watch as life unfolds around you, the laughter of children, couples sharing intimate moments, and friends engaged in animated conversations. With a newfound serenity from Luxembourg Gardens, you find yourself drawn to the renowned Avenue des Champs-Élysées, a haven for shopaholics and fashion enthusiasts. The wide boulevard stretches before you, lined with elegant boutiques and prestigious stores, ready to offer an array of treasures. As you stroll along the boulevard, your eyes are captivated by the dazzling window displays that showcase the latest fashion trends and luxury goods. The aroma of freshly baked pastries guides you toward a delightful macaron shop. Upon stepping inside, the sweet scent of almonds and sugar surrounds you, while an assortment of playful confections are displayed like precious gems. Choosing a selection of flavors, you watch as the shopkeeper expertly places them in a delicate box. You make your way to the outdoor seating area where you can fully immerse yourself in this exquisite treat. With each bite, the macarons delight your senses. The fragile outer shells give way to a perfect balance of chewiness and melt in your mouth goodness. Flavors explode on your palate. Rich chocolate, tangy raspberry, and velvety caramel. It's a confectionery masterpiece that exemplifies the artistry of French patisserie. Saying goodbye to the retail therapy and the lingering sweetness of macarons, your journey carries you toward the monumental Arc de Triomphe. This iconic structure stands with pride at the western terminus of the Champs-Élysées, its majestic presence heightened by its position at the center of a star-shaped web of roads. As you draw nearer, its colossal form commands your attention. Ornamented with intricate reliefs and sculptures, each one tells a story of significance in French history. From victorious battles to acts of bravery that resonate through time, these meticulous details weave a narrative of triumph and unwavering patriotism. After a day filled with exploration, you return to your hotel, eager to freshen up and prepare for an evening of elegance at the Paris Opera House. With care and precision, you select your attire for the evening, a stunning ensemble that exudes poise and confidence. Approaching the Paris Opera House, numerous Corinthian columns stand tall like guardians. At the apex, gold-winged sculptures of Apollo, the Greek god of music, dance, and the sun take flight. Stepping inside, you enter a palatial vestibule that stretches widely, with towering marble columns framing the scene. The grand staircase takes center stage, its curves extending an invitation that's hard to resist. In the heart of the theatre, a sprawling mural graces the domed ceiling. It's as if the figures painted above are engaged in an eternal dance, their stories intertwined with the very essence of the space. With the dimming of lights and the rise of the curtain, the orchestra's melodies fill the air, each note an expression of emotion. The unfolding performance pulls you into its world, blurring the lines between reality and artistry. As the final curtain descends, the theatre erupts in applause. You rise to your feet, hands joining in a resounding ovation. Leaving the immersive embrace of the Paris Opera House, you embark on another thrilling adventure. As you approach the iconic red windmill that marks the entrance of the Moulin Rouge, the night air crackles with anticipation. The vibrant glow of neon lights illuminates the exterior, casting a surreal ambience over the bustling Montmartre neighborhood. The sound of laughter and music drifts through the air, drawing you closer to the spectacle that awaits within. Passing through the doors of the Moulin Rouge, you enter a realm of unbridled energy and glamour. The interior dazzles with opulent decor, crimson velvet curtains, gilded mirrors, and sparkling chandeliers. As you take your seat, the lights dim, and the room falls into an expectant hush. The stage comes alive with a burst of energy as dancers clad in extravagant costumes take their places. The music swells, and the Moulin Rouge reveals its true essence, a cabaret of exuberance and audacity. Acrobats soar through the air, their bodies defying gravity, in a display of strength and agility. Dancers in sequins and feathers move with sensuality, their movements hypnotic. The vibrant can-can dance, with its high kicks and lively rhythms, fills the air with infectious energy. It's a spectacle that transcends time, paying homage to the Moulin Rouge's illustrious history and the spirit of Bohemian Paris. As the evening reaches its climax, the stage transforms into a riot of colors and sensations. The performers dazzle with their talent, each act pushing the boundaries of imagination and daring. As the final act concludes, the performers take their final bow, and the audience erupts into applause. You stand, applauding along with the crowd, savouring the last moments of your magical evening in Paris. You step out onto the streets of Paris once again, the night air cool and invigorating. As you make your way back to your hotel, your thoughts drift to the memories you've created and the experiences that have filled your heart. You take a moment to gather your belongings, carefully packing them away, each item a cherished memento of your time in the city of light. With your belongings neatly arranged, you reflect on the laughter, the sights, and the moments of pure bliss that have become woven into the fabric of your being. The journey has been transformative, a tapestry of experiences that has enriched your spirit. Paris, with its allure and charm, bids you farewell, knowing that you will forever carry its magic within you.